Good evening and welcome to today's session. We are going to start and we encourage you to introduce yourself. Tell us about your business, your name, the county you're from. Also, feel free to share your question or comments on the chat. We'll be glad to read your comments and your questions. So we are going to get straight to Africa and really glad to have all of you here with us. And today's session will be an information session on the GreenBiz Programme. The program is businesses who are in renewable energies and energy efficiency, water, agribusiness, commercial forestry, and waste management. And we will be learning about the program, how to benefit from the program, how to do the application, timelines for the same, and how today's speaker will be taking us through the session. This session will be recorded. We'll be sharing the recording for the session, but you can also use the same link. And our today's facilitator for the session, I'll be introducing him to join us. His name is Shadrach Kibet. He's a business analyst at Kenya Climate Innovation Center. Karibu sana, Shadrach. Just to mention that the Green Business Program is implemented by the Kenya Climate Innovation Center, KCIC, in partnership with DANIDA. I'm sure Shadrach you'll be mentioning something around that. Biashara Africa has partnered with KCIC or the Kenya Climate Innovation Center to support women, youth, and waste management and all climate-related businesses. So we decided to pick the very best partner, technical expertise. They also be supporting you with financing. So that is what we'll be talking about. Feel free to introduce yourself on the chat, share your question or comment on the chat, and we'll be happy to read your comments and share that. Shadrach.
Yes, Rachel.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, Rachel. Yeah. So thanks again for this opportunity, Rachel.
Yes.
As
so now, yes, really glad to have you. Yeah. We are very excited to have you, Shadrach, with us. So I will hand it over to take us through the presentation.
Thank you very much, Rachel. My name is Shadrach Kibet. I work for Kenya Climate Innovation Center. My connectivity is not that clear.
It's good. We can hear you, Shadrach. We can hear you. Okay. Continue, please.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thanks again for this opportunity. This is Shadrach Kibet. I work for Kenya Climate Innovation Center as a business analyst under the GreenBiz Programme. So I'm really glad to facilitate today's info session, whereby I'm going to take you through more about the GreenBiz Programme that is being implemented by the Kenya Innovation Center. Yeah, so for the next, I think I have an hour, so I will be taking you through. I made some presentations, so I'll be taking you through everything that we do as KCIC, and more focus will be on the GreenBiz Programme, on how to apply, the kind of support that you will be getting from the program, and everything that you need to know. So feel free, and if you have any question, you will be chatting us from the comment section, because again, we will be answering any questions that all the entrepreneurs out there will be eager to hear the answers from us as KCIC. So For the interest of time, kindly allow me to do the presentation. Thank you and welcome everyone. So about Kenya Climate Innovation Center, we are an impact organization that we are focused in offering the incubation and capacity building and financing option to climate smart ventures in Kenya that are registered and operating in Kenya. And our main focus is to offer support to over 12,000 new green technologies, business technologies in Kenya, and creating over 72,000 direct jobs. And by direct, we mean direct and sustainable jobs. And this is by 2030. So our vision is to be one-stop shop supporting innovative climate change solutions and sustainable development in Kenya, with our mission being to provide business support, financing, awareness creation, to empower private sector to deliver innovative climate change solution and provide strategic direction on matters of policy, advocacy, and sustainable development. And as KCIC, because the most focal point of our support is the climate change, so we have 5 thematic areas that we support the entrepreneurs. So these 5 thematic areas are the renewable energy and energy efficiency. We also support businesses under agriculture. We support businesses under water sector. We support businesses under waste management and commercial forestry. I'm going to talk about in a few, I'll be talking about the kind of businesses that are affiliated with each thematic area I've mentioned. So these are some of the programs that are being implemented by KCIC. We have the GreenBiz Programme, which is now cutting across all the above mentioned thematic areas, whereas other programs are more like sector specific. Like for instance, GreenBiz Programme is more focused on agriculture, whereby we support businesses in agriculture. Then we have Sustainable Waste Innovation for Future in Transition, which is called the SWIFT program, whereby we support entrepreneurs under waste management. Then we have a productive use of solar energy, PUSE, that we support entrepreneurs under energy efficiency and under energy efficiency. So now these are about GreenBiz now, because we are now focusing on the GreenBiz program. We have an ongoing call for application that is running in our website, and we felt like we can have this info session just to make the entrepreneurs out there to be aware of what we are doing, because I believe there are some entrepreneurs who are not aware of even what we are doing, or if they are aware, they don't know how to start. And that's why we are facilitating this info session to make sure they are acquainted with the right information from the right place. So Kenya Climate Innovation Center is in partnership with DANIDA, that is Danish International Development Agency, in implementing the GreenBiz program, with the focal point of supporting 300 climate smart ventures and businesses to create over 3,000 full-time jobs. So, and the expected outcomes for this kind of support include to help businesses commercialize, to help those who are still in entry level, the beginner stage, to help those the business that are startups, to help them to scale up and start commercialization. We're also focusing on helping these businesses to create decent jobs and have access to low carbon energy sources, and also to increase the community and household resilience to climate change, as well as other environmental and social benefits. So I'm going to explain all the kind of businesses that are affiliated to each thematic areas that I previously mentioned. So number one, if you're an entrepreneur out there whom say you are doing businesses under agriculture, so these are the kind of businesses that we are looking for. We are looking for any kind of business in agribusiness, in agriculture value chains, that is helping in promoting heat and drought-resistant crops. The business that bring about sustainable climate-resilient farming methods. Any kind of business that entails use of energy-efficient agricultural machinery and carbon-neutral system. Any kind of businesses that entail use of efficient irrigation or water-saving mechanism and technologies. Any kind of business that involve use of climate-friendly inputs or alternatives for farming. For example, pesticide, fertilizers, and other field operations. So again, we are looking for businesses that do post-harvest management technologies to prevent post-harvest losses in handling, storing, and that help in transportations and logistic-related challenges. So again, we are looking for businesses that help in setting up the use of early warning communication systems for agricultural purposes, such as IT solutions for monitoring the crops, precipitation, temperatures, everything, just to avoid the crop loss through the climate-related stress or disasters. So I think if you've been very keen on these requirements for these businesses, the focal point, I think, is innovation and having the climate angle of either mitigating or adapting the environment. So we are looking at any kind of innovative businesses that does all the aforementioned deliverables. So again, I'm taking you through the businesses we are looking for under water management sector, and these are the businesses that do something related to solar filtration, do something related to desalinations, promoting water conservation in areas subject to increased water stress due to climate change, and then innovative technologies in rainwater harvesting and storage. Any kind of business that is involved in efficient irrigation technologies, any kind of business that is involved in biotechnology for water treatment, any businesses that bring the aspect of smart water metering, and any kind of business that brings about the climate resilient supply and distribution of clean water and storage to ensure access where water resources is limited due to climate change. Again, we are looking for businesses that are doing something with regards to treatment of water resources and with the introduction of recycled water. Then again, we are looking for the entrepreneurs that are involved in wastewater management system or system designed to protect the quality and quantity of existing water resources in the face of climate change. Again, the keywords here is innovation and climate. So we're looking for innovative entrepreneurs out there who are doing all these deliverables. Then as KCIC GreenBiz Programme, we have a room for you. So again, we're looking for the businesses that are involved in renewable energy and energy efficiency. So these are businesses that do the off-grid technology, such as the solars, the biogas, biomass, and the wind technology. Again, businesses that are involved in micro-hydro, domestic and rural mini-grid use, the bioenergy, such as the biogasification, biodiesel, biomass power. Again, we are looking for the entrepreneurs who are involved in energy-efficient technologies, such as the modern cooking stoves and solar lanterns. We are looking at again, the kind of businesses that are involved in energy metering and energy storage technologies. And we are looking for the businesses that are involved in the e-mobility service running on renewable energy. So I think among these thematic areas, again, there are a lot of untapped opportunities in renewable energy and energy efficiency. So again, any kind of business that fits the above criteria we have room for you under the GreenBiz program. I will guide you on how to apply and everything that you need to know. So under waste management, we are looking for the kind of businesses that are involved in waste aggregation and recycling. Again, we are looking for the kind of businesses that help in reduction of waste toxicity. We are looking for the kind of businesses that are upcycling waste materials. And we are looking at the kind of businesses that are helping in recycling waste materials and those that help in conversion of waste to energy. And again, we are looking for the kind of businesses that have economic ways of composting the waste. Then again, we are looking for the kind of businesses that help in reduction of waste generation. So again, any kind of businesses that fit above the above criteria, we are going to guide you on how to apply to our GreenBiz program. So we have the commercial forestry. In commercial forestry, we focus mostly on businesses that help in that are involved in planting trees for commercial purposes. But now the size of the land has to be at least 3 acres of land for you to be eligible for this program. And again, we are looking for the kind of businesses that use technologies to grow and monitor forest coverage and reduce deforestation and degradation. Again, we are looking for kind of businesses that are very innovative, that come up with innovative best practices in agroforestry that enhance agricultural landscape resiliency, facilitate species movement to more favorable conditions, and that help in sequestering carbon and reducing the greenhouse gas emissions. Again, we are looking for the kind of businesses that are involved in commercial tree nurseries. I know I've touched many, mentioning commercial tree nurseries. So if you're involved in a commercial tree nursery and maybe seed production facilities, again, we have a room for you under the GreenBiz program. So we are again looking for the kind of businesses that are involved in efficient production, processing, and use of wood raw materials. So again, if there's an entrepreneur out there listening to this session and you fit any of the above category of kind of businesses under the commercial forestry, again, as KCIC, we have a program that is that fits your business. So again, we have room for you under the GreenBiz program, and we will guide you on how to apply. So now our kind of support is divided into two. We have when we onboard the clients, we divide them into either incubation, or acceleration. Now for the incubator program, it's running for a period of 12 months, that is 1 year. And the kind of in incubation program, the businesses receive intensive practical training and business coaching to enable them to improve their concepts to prove their concepts into the market and progress towards commercialization. So these are the kind of businesses that are still in initial stage, and these are the kind of businesses that we help them revamp their model. We help them make their concept to be a reality and enter into the market. So these are the eligibility criteria for the KCIC incubation program. So for the GreenBiz incubation program, so these are the eligibility. So the business must have developed a prototype. So this must be a business that they are already doing something. They have a running business. They are doing something. They have a prototype. So again, we are looking for the businesses that are registered and operating in Kenya. So that rules out the eligibility of our neighboring countries or any other country trying to apply to this program. Again, we are looking, one condition of this business, again, if a business is onboarded and it's unregistered, or it is registered, maybe it's a solo proprietorship or partnership or a CBO or a self-help group, they should be willing to register it to a limited company within the first 3 months upon being accepted into the program. And again, this is the kind of support we are helping them to register. So that shouldn't be much worry, because when we onboard them within the first 3 months, we will help them to register into a company. So again, the businesses should be operating within the 5 KCIC thematic areas. This I had mentioned about the 5 KCIC thematic areas, but again, for the purpose of clarity, let me mention them again. So we have commercial forestry, we have agriculture, waste management, water, renewable energy, and energy efficiency. So if a business meets above the criteria and is its areas of operation is falling under the above thematic areas, again, you are eligible for this program. Then the business, again, they have to have an element of innovation. So they should have an innovative product, a service, or a business model. And again, be in its early stages of business development and have a prototype with less than 2 years since its inception, business inception. So these are the businesses that maybe came up with a product, but not more than 2 years. Like maybe they developed a product and now they are trying to enter into the market, or they're already into the market and they are now aiming to start commercializing, but they should not be in the market they should not have been in the market for more than 2 years. So again, they have to demonstrate the climate angle, either in form of mitigation or adaptation. So that has to come out strongly. And again, they should be having revenues of not more than 2 million in the last 1 year. So again, there are some businesses that maybe they're trying to enter into the market, they're not making money, or they're making money, but in the last 1 year, it should not exceed 2 million. So again, you are eligible for this program. And when it comes to the jobs creation, they should have at least created at least a minimum of 2 jobs, either full-time or part-time. So if your business model fits above criteria, you will be eligible for the incubation program. So let's go to accelerator program. Accelerator program again is running for 1 year, and in accelerator program, we are supporting the clients, and clients are provided with highly individualized or customized services that is aiming to set the client on a rapid business growth path and preparing the client to be investor ready as well as to raise investment. So some of the eligibility metrics for the GreenBiz Accelerator program include the business should be a legal entity and operating in Kenya. So it should be a legal entity registered and operating in Kenya. That is number 1. Number 2, the business should be willing to be registered as a company within the first 3 months into the program. Again, I'll clarify on this one. There are some businesses out there that are maybe registered as a sole proprietorship or partnership or community-based organizations or maybe self-help groups. So these kind of businesses, within the first 3 months of being accepted into the program, we're going to support them and guide them to register their businesses to be a company, a limited company. So I hope I'm clear there. So the company again should be operating within the 5 KCIC thematic areas. And for the purpose of clarity, again, I'm going to mention the 5 thematic areas. That is renewable energy and energy efficiency, commercial forestry, water, waste management, and agriculture. So the company should be within the above mentioned 5 thematic areas. Again, the business should have proven business model and well-defined financial model. So this is already a well-developed business that is making sales out there and has a well-developed financial model. And again, the business should be in post-revenue stage. That is, they should be making a turnover of more than 2 million annually. So looking at the previous, maybe the previous financial records, they should have made of more than 2 million in the last 1 year. Again, these are kind of businesses that are looking to raise capital or to fundraise. And in terms of job creation, they should have created at least 4 jobs, full-time or part-time employees. So, and again, the climate angle should come out clearly on how they are helping the climate, either through mitigation or adaptation. So I hope I'm clear there. Now, these are the benefits of being the benefits of being onboarded into either incubation or acceleration. We have 5 kind of areas of support that we offer to our clients. And number one is access to facilities. So in terms of access to facilities, we are helping successful applicants will benefit from the access services that will enable them to improve the current market they are operating in. And again, they are tailored to increase the number of customers and again, to help them access various sector-specific events directly affecting their business. And this is through the innovation and policy dialogues directly affecting the businesses. Again, we are supporting them to access the exhibition and expos so that they can showcase and able to get the current trends in the market. And again, we are supporting them to get the to assess facilities such as we are leveraging our partnership with our partners to help them get services like product testing and demonstrations, product development, product design, prototyping. We are working with a lot of partners who are helping our clients to do that, and even some certifications. So again, in terms of access to facilities, we are supporting our clients to get intellectual property support by leveraging our partnership again with the partners we are working with. And again, we have an office facility. Our offices are located at Strathmore Business School. So we normally provide the facilities in our offices to our clients again, whenever they feel like they should have say meetings that are business related to their businesses. So we normally welcome them to our offices to conduct their meetings there and any other thing that is related to their business. So our office is always open to our clients. So that is in terms of access to facilities. Then again, we have access to information. In access to information, these are information tailored to help the businesses to be a step ahead in terms of what is happening in the current trends. So information related to business intelligence, sector trend analysis, competitive landscape, and again, technological information and financial information, like the external funding. So we normally give them the information on what they require to apply for the external funding and such like information. These are the kind of information we normally provide to our clients. So when it comes to enabling environment, I touched on that. So advisory services. In advisory services, these are business trainings, and in business trainings, we normally train our clients a wide scope of trainings. So ranging from business and entrepreneurship trainings, the technical trainings and value addition, business modeling to start and run a business, including record keeping, statutory requirements and compliance, value chain and business linkages advisory, the financial literacy training, and the investor readiness programs. Again, we provide case studies to foster exchange of learning and inspiration among the value chain groups. Again, we have a virtual learning system called the DMLS, where again, our clients, it has wide scope of business development trainings that are they are on that portal, whereby the clients log in and use them to learn. And again, they get certification for learning. So again, in terms of advisory is so wide because again, we have even up to mentors. We have mentors. We link our clients with a mentor for a period of a minimum of 10 months. And the mentor, again, we have one-on-one mentoring session. So it's a wide scope of support. That is what I can say. Then again, another kind of support we give to our clients is access to finance. And in terms of access to finance, we have internal financing and external financing. And in the internal financing, we have two kinds of financing. We have what we call the proof of concept, and we have what we call the matching grant. And in the proof of concept, this is the kind of support, financial support we offer to businesses that are already in initial stage of the startups. So we give this one to the startups that are very viable and scalable, and have demonstrated high impact. And these businesses, maybe they are struggling in their finances. So this is where we come in and we support them with the proof of concept. We also have a kind of the proof of concept is mostly given to businesses under the incubation program, because in incubation program, these are the kind of businesses that are still struggling with finances, and they are still struggling to penetrate the market. So when it comes to the other kind of financing internally, we call it the matching grant. And in matching grant, we do a portion of support that is, maybe say we support 70%, then the client contribute the remaining 30%. And this kind of support now, we target the business that are aiming to scale up. So the business is well established, and maybe what is standing on their way is maybe, say, more funds to scale up. So, and the business should have demonstrated high viability, and there are a lot of eligibility criteria that are not necessary at this stage, but yeah. So we also have external financing, and in external financing, we are focused mainly on investor readiness program, whereby we are taking our clients through a very informative program where we train them on how to be investor ready, and we help them to prepare the business document. We guide them on how to prepare the business documentations and everything that is needed for them to secure external funding in form of equity, matching grant, or any other form of external financing, including even the loans. So those are some of the benefits our clients get in this program. And to get more about all this information, you can either come personally to our offices. We are located at Strathmore University, Strathmore Business School, 3rd floor. Again, you can give us a call through 0703 034 701. 034 701. Or you can email us directly through info@kenyacic.org. So I don't know if the time can allow for me to demonstrate on how to apply. Rachel?
Yes.
Can you get?
Yes. You can take. You can take about 10 or thereabout minutes.
Okay. Let me present on how to apply. So this is what you can do. You can open your Google and type Kenya. Let me present a new screen. A minute, I'm presenting my screen, share screen. Yes. So you can come to Google browser, enter the URL as KenyaCIC.org. KenyaCIC.org. When you open that page, it will look like this. Then from here, you will click the programs. There is a tab written programs. There is home, about. The third tab is written programs. So from the programs, you will see all the kind of programs we are supporting as Kenya Climate Innovation Center. But now scroll down up to the GreenBiz program. So click GreenBiz. Or alternative way, you can click join our program up here. Can you see, if you can see my screen, there is a place written, there's a tab written join our program. So you can click join our program and click GreenBiz program. Then when you click the GreenBiz program, you will have a page that looks like this. Then in this page, as you can see, we have the introduction, that is an overview about Kenya Climate Innovation Center and GreenBiz program. But then just make sure you read everything to be sure of how to apply and all the required conditions. So when you read, you come to eligibility criteria, go through the eligibility criteria so that it can guide you to know if you are qualifying for incubation or acceleration. So make sure you read the eligibility criteria. And again, it will help you to know the sector you are falling under, the 5 thematic areas, because these are the kind of questions you will be asked during application. Then you come to thematic areas. Again, you read about the thematic areas and the conditions for each thematic area, the kind of businesses that are affiliated with each thematic area, all elaborated above. Then you come to criteria and scoring. You can go through them in brief. Then you come to the technical support or the benefits of joining this program. All are indicated there. Then the financial support, make sure also you go through that. Then all those they're indicated there. Then at the bottom there is an icon that is written apply GreenBiz. So click there, apply GreenBiz. So when you click apply GreenBiz, the page will look like that. So when the page looks like that, then it's Google Docs. So it's easy. For instance, about your email address, say, let me type mine. So I've entered the email address. Then first name, my name is Kibet Shadrach. Then last name is Rotich. Then about your ID, enter your ID number there or passport number. Then enter your phone number there. Then scroll down, alternative phone number. Make sure again you enter a working phone number, because at one stage of evaluation, we will have to call you. So make sure the number you are entering there is a working number. So alternative phone number, again, give out the number that is reachable, that is working number. So again, enter your number there. Then if you have email address, again, re-enter here, the email address.
Shadrach, may I request you project that specific form? We are still seeing your previous screen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You could reshare?
I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
I'm really
sorry for that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I've also put the application form on the chat, so you could open it as well.
Sure. So this is the page, huh?
Yes.
The page looks like this.
Now we can see it.
You can see it, yeah?
Yes.
I'm really sorry. So the page looks like this. So when you open it's a Google form. So when you open, it looks like this. So you enter your first name there, then middle name there, last name there, then your ID number, the phone number. And again, with the phone number, I was insisting, kindly give us the number which is working, because at one stage of evaluation of your applications, we'll have to call you. So make sure the number is working. Then again, we have the alternative phone number there, a number again which is working, then an email address should also be working. So enter your email there. Then the name, the business location. Give us the exact location of your business. Say, for instance, if it's in Nairobi, maybe it's in Westlands, say Westlands, which is in Nairobi County. So when you ask about county, it's in Nairobi County. Then there's a question about how many business owners or partners does your business have. So in terms of business partners, just mention all of them there in that space. So mention the business owners or the partners. You mention their names there. You mention their names there. Then if more than one, founder or director, indicate the name and gender. So you will be indicating the name, say John Peters. Then you put an hyphen, then you say male. Then enter. When you click enter from your computer, it will give you a chance to type another name. So maybe another one is is Mary Jones, say female. So we've at least indicated their names and the gender. So then you come and enter the date of birth of the founders, enter them there. Then the highest level of education of the founder or the managing director, you can check the boxes there. Then you have there's a question asking if you have ever participated in incubator or accelerator program before. You know, out there are other impact social impact organizations. So if yes, you can say yes. If no, you can say no. Like KCIC is one of them. So again, KCIC, again, we have other programs, maybe agribusiness or the PUs or the SWIFT. So you can indicate there. If yes, you can say yes. If no, it's no. And if yes, you can say yes and mention the name of the organization that you are incubated or accelerated before. You can mention there. How many minutes do I still have? Rachel?
We still have time. We have 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, let me try to be a bit faster. Then the thematic areas, you can check the one that fits your business model. If it's agribusiness, check and agribusiness. If it's water, check water, such like. So you can check the one that fits your business model. Then you come to the program you're applying. Now, depending on if you qualify for incubator, say you are applying for incubator. If you qualify for accelerator, say you are applying for accelerator. Then click next. Mine won't go next because there are some things I didn't fill, but it is self-explanatory. It will just guide you up to the end. So I'm begging to stop there because I'm seeing that time is not on our side and people might be having some questions and clarifications that they need to hear.
Yeah, thank you, Shadrach. I have two questions, actually three. The deadline for application, you could mention about that. And then you talked about innovative products. Maybe you could give examples of some of these innovative solutions you've seen out there. And then under the category of agribusiness, could you give examples? So if I'm farming organic products and selling, so would that fall under agribusiness?
Okay, thank you, Rachel.
You could respond to those three questions.
Okay, thank you, Rachel, for the questions. So number one, about the deadline. The deadline is closing on 15th April. So less than a week from now. So we have less than a week from now. So anyone listening out there, kindly apply before 15th of April. Number two, the kind of innovation that we are looking for. You know, currently with the technology in agriculture, for instance, we are trying to move away from the conventional farming to modern kind of farming. Like conventional farming, for instance, in layman's language, like just planting maize, the normal way, planting maize. That is a common, I can say, a conventional farming way. Like, okay, if you're planting maize, what is the unique thing you are doing about your planting maize? Like, what kind of manure are you using? The waste you get from the farm, how do you dispose them, or what do you do to them? Like, for instance, we have the kind of, like, you know, the type of farming such as hydroponic farming, whereby we use other media like water. We have vertical farming. Those are innovative because people from town, for instance, they're doing the kind of farming like vertical farming. We have people who are utilizing waste to breed the black soldier flies. Those are innovative kind of farming, because look at even the space BSF is using. It's a small space, but it's giving economic value. So we are trying to see the innovation in businesses, like what is the unique thing about your business model. So those are, and again, I want you to tie the innovation with the climate angle. Like, for instance, say someone is doing BSF farming. In BSF farming, these are a kind of a person who has maybe worked with the county government to be of taking the market waste and convert them into BSF feeds. And from the BSF farming, the waste, the frass now will be used as fertilizers again. So that is sustainable. It is climate friendly. It is using minimal space, and it can even be done in towns. So with just a small plot, you can do the BSF farming. So you will be helping solving the problem about waste problem in towns, the market waste. You will be producing manure. You will be producing the animal proteins from the dried BSF. You will be selling larvae. You will be using a small space, and you will be solving a lot of environmental problems. And again, it is a very innovative model. That is just one of the examples I'm giving. But out there are several innovative businesses. It's not limited to only BSF. I'm just giving an example. Rachel, I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, and thank you so much for that. The other one is around the program, which is 12 months.
Yes.
Could you possibly break it down, how the 12 months will look like, and then when does one get the financing within the 12 months?
Okay, within the first 3 months, we are trying to help the businesses with things like business registrations. That is the first quarter. We help them with the business registrations. We help them with mostly business registrations, and trying to help them develop things like website and branding to increase their visibilities. So that is the first quarter. And again, we have the intellectual property support. There are businesses who have a lot of innovative ideas, and we have to protect them from being stolen, the ideas from getting stolen. So we do intellectual property support to them again. Then after 3 months, then that is when we began to apply for them now, the fundings. So along the way, for the whole period of 12 months, we will have conducted each and every quarter has some trainings. Each and every quarter has the mentorship sessions. Each and every quarter has, again, with regards to revamping the model, that is an ongoing support. Go-to-market strategy, that is an ongoing support. Some support actually are continuous, while others we focus on starting immediately upon being onboarded to the program. So to be precise about funding starts after the first 3 months.
Okay, thank you so much, Shadrach. The question I keep receiving is, what will make my application unique? And then you had mentioned to me earlier that you'll be taking 60 businesses this year for the 12 months program. So when I'm doing my application, what will make my application unique?
Actually, the uniqueness of application, I think it stems from the uniqueness of the business model and the kind of impact. The overall goal, from our side, if you look at the overall goal of all these applications, is to create sustainable jobs, and again, something to in line with conserving the environment, either through mitigation or adaptations. So the overall goal is the impact. So the business has to have some good impact, and either environmental or social impact. So, and again, the innovation, the kind of innovation and the uniqueness of the model will make you outstanding. Even as you can see from if you can go through our page, application page, there is an icon. There is an icon written criteria and scoring. So we are focusing on scalability, climate impact, job creation, progress to date, innovation, revenues and profitability, and entrepreneur commitment. I hope I'm clear. Scalability on, can the business be scaled up? The climate impact, is it helping mitigate or adapt to the environment? The job creation, how many sustainable jobs are you creating? Progress to date, do you have some traction? Like you can say, today I was here, today I'm here, yesterday I was down here. Like, do you have some measurable tractions? Like you can say the progress. Then in terms of innovation, how innovative is your business model? Then revenues and profitability. Because the overall goal of for the sustainability of the business is has to be making revenues. Then entrepreneur commitment. With regards to entrepreneur commitment, like you do find some entrepreneurs at times they run a business and they distance themselves completely from the business. They don't even know what is going on in their businesses. So we normally encourage people to be involved in their business as much as possible, so that you have to know what is going on in your business, because after all, the overall goal of running a business is to make profits. So we are focusing on how are you committed to the business as an entrepreneur. I hope I've answered your question, Rachel.
Yes, you have. And we've also shared the link to the page and the application form. The deadline is 15th of April this year. Yeah, so we have all the support we need, and thank you so much, Shadrach. That was very, very comprehensive. I want to allow Christine to say hi and make a comment before we close. Christine, karibu.
Thank you, Shadrach and Rachel. Shadrach, that was very comprehensive and a step-by-step presentation for our listeners. So for me, I would like to emphasize that the GreenBiz program presents an opportunity for all Kenyan entrepreneurs across all business stages. So don't be left out in all categories. May you be a startup in the growth stage, commercialization, there is a package for you. And our support areas, like Shadrach has taken us through, they provide solutions to majority of the challenges that innovators are facing in the current world of business. So don't be left out. Also share with your friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend, so that we help each other in this entrepreneurial journey. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Christine Abu, who's the program manager at KCIC, Shadrach Kibet, who's the business analyst, and our today's facilitator from KCIC, the Kenya Climate Innovation Center. So thank you so much for making time, Christine and Shadrach, and for that great presentation and very comprehensive. And to our participants, our small business owners, thank you so much for being with us. You can watch the recording by using the same link. And from all of us, we wish you all the best as you do your application, and have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for being with us.